Good morning. I'm Jean-Paul Louisot. I'm a professor and doctor from France. Been teaching for many years at the Sorbonne in Paris, and now as a retired professor I teach at the Institut Catholique de Lille and also consult in risk management. I'm based both in France and the US, where I have residency. I think there are two views of risk management that are actually not opposite, but that combine, I would say. One is risk management as a profession, and the second is risk management as a tool for everybody. So if you look at the second half, which is risk management as a tool for everybody, my aim is to try and get all people that are supposed to be in management position. Would they come from management? Would they come from engineering? Would they come from legal? Whatever their original, if you want, institution, they will have to learn risk management. In an enterprise-wide risk management program, everybody's a risk manager. As far as training people for risk management positions, which I tend to prefer to call facilitator or coach or whatever, now I know the acronym that is preferred is CRO, Chief Risk Officer. If he or she is part of the managing team, which he should be, but you know, whoever, then you obviously need a longer training. And the training that I'm suggesting is that you need any training at a master level, and then I've probably around 1 year of trainings for specifics for risk management. But with the facilitator approach, I would say that risk management positions have more become attitude rather than content. That means you must be able to talk to people, to listen to people. So if you refer in effect to the risk management process in ISO 31000, then you would say that the top management has to put the risk management in the proper perspective in the management system, not changing it, but just adding it and making sure that everybody at all levels take care of risks. Then the second, the risk management process should be owned by everybody because it must be at all levels. But the main task of in that idea of the risk manager professional would be the communicating and consulting with all risk owners, and I would go further than that, say all risk owners inside and outside. And one of his role or her role would undoubtedly be to make sure that the partners in the network of procurement are risk management savvy. Otherwise, the risk management effort you do inside are worthless if you don't have a network of people. And so that comes to the idea of resilience, as you know. And there is no individual resilience without societal resilience. So that's a key. If you follow up on what I said previously, obviously risk management should be a basic subject to all students, whatever their field of expertise, and wherever they will go, including medical studies, including civil servants. You know, everybody is a risk manager, so everybody should have basic training. If we speak about a volume, if you want, I'd say it's probably require between 30 and 60 hours of teaching, including a field work, so that people do practice what they are taught. And to me, it's more a final subject. It's a basic subject, but final subject at the end of the studies rather than junior. So, you know, for instance, doctors, nurses in their final years of student should be trained in risk management. Civil servant, as they go to their last year, it's kind of because it's so linked with strategy. It's so linked with change management. Because risk management is all about opening your eyes and having added eyes, like, you know, the Buddhist third eye, that allows you to see through the fog of the future and have a better understanding of what's going to happen. And changes is always a difficult part of any society. People hate change unless they know where they're going. And with risk management, you learn a little bit about the way ahead. So yes, Now, in terms of the current situation, you have people in their 30s, 40s, 50s who are still practicing and who may never have been trained in risk management. And that's where the subject of my talk will be, is to train them in doing, not training them in a university setting. So the best training will be done by the risk manager or the CRO that I mentioned earlier through the risk assessment process. So be it, but if it is going to work, that means that that person must also have teaching experience, which means that facilitator, coach, teaching experience. So training in education and education tool, especially with IT now and with distant learning and so on like that, which is a very specific field, there's a lot of work for risk managers to be trained in, but risk management. They should know risk management, but training in education and teaching methods may be of very strong importance. You are worth for a company what you can convey to others as a risk manager, not what you do.